Got some salsa. Got some chips over here, so maybe between each song I will have a chip and some salsa. Feel free to grab some salsa yourself as well. I'm going to play some improvisational guitar music. I don't know if I'm going to do any salsa songs, but I hope you enjoy the ridiculous title I gave this video. What was it? Salsa and guitars and non-salsa music and run-on sentences or something like that. Definitely in the style of me. Musicalorgasms.com is the website. I've got the first backing track loaded already. It's one I have never done before, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's play some music and engage with me. Otherwise, I could just do a live, or I could do a recording. The live feed magic happens with the engagement. So thank you for the heart already. Cool. A couple of viewers. Got my salsa, my chips over here. Between each song, maybe I'll have a chip and some salsa. So join me with some of your favorite food, maybe chips and salsa. And mouse ears ready to go. Here's the first song coming up right now. Hello, Anna Marie. Hello, Rhonda. Let's see what happens. Let's feel what happens. Hey. Thank you. I love these ears too. Glad you like them.
crispy, buttery, delicious. Taste the love. Taste.
I'm saving that one to my favorites for sure. Give me one moment here. That was so good. Whoops. Maybe I'll do that one next. That was real pretty sounding, a piano sound. Let's see, save. Not only is that one going to my favorites, but that is going to my all-time favorite of favorites. Of that list, I should say. Let's see, where did I put that? My favorite jam tracks. Okay, cool. That one's in there. God, that was one I've never done before, and I could not hit a wrong note on that one. That's such a great feeling. Wow. Does anyone agree with that? Like, did you hear anything that sounded stupid, or did it all sound just completely fucking amazing? Tequila? Oh, I want some tequila. Hello, Angelique. You're welcome, Anna Maria. I've got another song coming up. It's going to be a piano song. It just started playing just now for like 2 or 3 seconds, and it's coming for sure. So I'll get started with that in just a moment. First, grab your salsa, grab your chips. Have a chip and salsa with me. Hello, Laura Marie. I hope you enjoyed it. It was perfect. Really, Anna Marie. Oh, I love that. Sweet and spicy. Yes, indeed. This is the hot version of, well, this is pico de gallo, but I'm going to call it salsa anyway. It's healthier. It's so good. Mmm. I'm going to have one more before I start. Wine. Oh, perfect. We are really going all out, aren't we? For this special occasion, I've actually got this Fat Tire right here. It's a beer. It's a really good one. I love craft beer because I never drink to get drunk. Gross. I like the artisanship, the craftsmanship that you can taste in it. I'm having the same. Really? Wow, no kidding. That's awesome. How's it going? You know, Jen, now that you're here and you're engaging, and it's going pretty well. I'm glad you're here. How's it going with you, Jen? Really, Anna Marie? The beer, Fat Tire, is that what you're talking about? Okay, one more chip. This is great. We can listen to improvisational music together, enjoy some chips and salsa, a glass of wine, a good craft beer. Yeah, same here. I toured the facility. New Belgium, that's right. Couldn't think of it. When I was out in Fort Collins once upon a time, I toured New Belgium Brewery. It was the funnest microbrewery tour I've ever been on, Anna Marie. It was amazing. Okay, one more chip and salsa here, and then I will get back to the music. I love this new shirt of mine. And I love this new pair of pants. I showcased this pair of pants earlier today in a picture on my Facebook. I'm a masculine man who loves fashion and cat ears, or is it mouse ears? Okay, got the next track up. Sounds like it's going to be a piano. Whoa. There it is. It sounds very soft and pretty already. Piano. I've never heard this one before, so we'll see what happens with it. Who knows, man? The description of the tune in the title does tell me that it is in E. Oh, not E minor, just E. If it doesn't specify one way or the other, by default it's major, for those of you that were wondering. So this must be an E major. What's the relative minor that I can play with it? Well, here's E major. The major is going to be the third from the perspective of the minor. So if I go back, it's going to be C sharp relative minor. And then another mode that I love to play, and there's 7 modes in a scale, the natural scale, by the way. So that's 2 of them. Another one that I really enjoy playing in is Phrygian, which is going to be the 3rd from the major perspectives. We got 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be A flat Phrygian that I can also play in, which is going to sound like this. So minor key, or a minor mode. So there's just the chord, and then it's going to sound like this. And all the other modes too I love as well. The Locrian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Dorian, and that covers them all. Okay, here we go. One more sip of thy beer. And let's play this tune. I'm very curious what it's going to sound like. We've heard like 2 seconds of it together. Cheers to you, Anna Marie, drinking the same thing I am. That's pretty wild, pretty awesome. And whatever you're drinking, cheers, everyone. Okay. Here we go. Never heard this before. I'm listening to it for the first time with you, and I'm going to improvise something over it. So let's see what I can do. I guess so, Laura. Typically I sip this stuff, but I wanted to get started with this track, so I guess yeah, you're right. You caught me on that one. Okay, here we go. What will I do?
in? What are your guests smelling? Try the...
Alright, that's another one that has to go into my favorites because that was so amazing. Another song I'd never heard before. Isn't that amazing? What kind of music do I like? I'm all across the genres. The common thread with all the music that I like is really emotional music. I love emotional music, whether it's jazz, blues, heavy metal, classical music, whatever it is. I love emotional music. That's what I jam with, literally and figuratively. Are you a kitty playing the guitar? I guess I am, Carmi. Or I'm not, but I'm just wearing kitty ears. Probably the latter. Scrumptious sound, bliss, beautiful as the skies. Wow. Wizard. Cosmically delicious. Cool, man. Cool, cool. Alright, so before I play the next tune, I'm going to have another chip and salsa, or two. Can I stop at just one? No. Who can stop at just one? It's so good. Mmm. Mmm. My God, that's good. I got one more. Laura, are you still around? I love your ears. Thank you, Charlotte. You have very nice ears, too. Mmm. Double dipping indeed, because I'm the only one eating out of this. Mmm. Mm-mm. Cool, there you are, Laura. I'm glad you're still here. Now, Laura, pay attention. Here's how I normally sip a craft beer to enjoy it. With my pinky out and I didn't even consciously do that. That was subconscious with my pinky out. I'm the most masculine male you will ever meet in your entire life. There's no doubt about it. A margarita with my name on it. Sweet. One more sip rather than a gulp of the micro craft beer, and I will do the next tune. Very good. Okay, next one, coming right up. I'm just gonna take a bit of a gamble here. I'm gonna let YouTube play what it's gonna play next without any interference from me. And if it sucks, I'll just end it prematurely and move on to the next. So let's see what we've got here. Interesting already. Yeah, this is cool.
caring for 17 million patients.
That was a fun tune. I will also save that one to my favorites, because that was pretty good. Awesome. Okay. Your style reminds me of Joe Satriani. Wow, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm actually more inspired by like a Steve Vai than a Satriani, but I take it as a compliment just the same. I think I'm going to do just one more tune. And before I do, it's time for another chip and salsa or two before I do this last tune. Have one with me or two. Hell, you can eat while I'm playing. So good. I'm going to do just one though. Okay, this is another one that I've never heard before ever, and I'm just going to hear it for the first time with you and improvise over it. See what happens. See what we feel. orgasmically nice, right? Okay, before I end this video, I'm not going to play any more songs. I will just have one last chip with you. If you're having something with me, we can consider it.
What's great about having an older brother is that they can teach you stuff.
That's enough of that. We can have a chip together, or whatever you're having over there. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all of you who engaged with me. Didn't just show up, but engaged. So good. Musicalorgasms.com is the website. Have a good night, everybody.